After the Compicolor, my next computer was the Enterprise. What looks like the keyboard is actually the whole computer, and on the right is an interface to a floppy disk controller. The floppy disk was pretty much the same as the one that you find in PCs nowadays. But in those days, to be able to store nearly 3/4 of a megabyte on a disk was amazing. The display is output to a television. We seem to be getting rather a lot of reflection, so I'm going to have to darken the room. Ah, that's much better. Now all I have to do is to remember how to use this computer. I produced quite a lot of software for the Enterprise. Some utility programs, including this one, IDEA, which was an integrated disassembler, editor and assembler. And a number of games, classic games like Tetris and Pac-Man. And Space Orbs, and Galaxy that I'd enjoyed playing on the Compicolor. But the program I was most proud of was my BASIC compiler. I called this one Zzzip, not knowing that the same name would be used for data compression programs on the PC. Now we're going to put Zzzip through its paces. First of all, I'm going to run a benchmark program called Bench. This is written in BASIC, and if I pick test number 4, this displays all the alphabet. So if you've got a watch with a second hand, you can start timing now. The program has to fill the screen with letter A, and then when it's finished that, it moves on to B, and then eventually C, and so forth. And it's going to take over 5 minutes before it gets through to Z. And we're going to have a race between the basic version of Bench and the compiled version. And now it's doing C. Well, I think that's enough of that. So let's get Zzzip going. Now this is the race that I'm going to have. Within the 5 minutes needed by the basic program to get from A to Z, can I run Zzzip to compile the basic program and then complete A to Z on the compiled version? You do realise it's a minute gone already. Can't you type any faster than that? Altogether, Zzzip does 4 passes. In the first one it's looking for data structures, and in the second one it's doing all the real work of turning BASIC into assembly language. In passes 3 and 4, it turns the assembly language into machine code. So pass 3 will be very fast because it hasn't found very much data. And in pass 4, that music sounds like it's coming to an end. You'd better get a move on. Come on, type a bit faster. but we've still got to choose which test to run. Well, we made it. About 3 minutes altogether, including time for running part of the original BASIC program. Compared with 5 minutes, the compiled version required only a few seconds. With such a powerful tool, I realised I could write arcade games in BASIC and then compile them and expect them to run quite decently. So that's how I produced all the games that I've shown in this video clip.